executive chef Frank Claros, who was originally at Filomeno. He's been in the business for 15 years. He's cooked at Red Tomato in Chentro and Bethesda, Maryland, and his current promotion is executive chef at Extra Virgin in Shirlington. Please a warm welcome for executive chef Frank Claros.
Okay, we're going to start with the crostini con purè de carciofi, mozzarella, and pomodori.
That's a long one.
Okay, we have a little bit of this is you can find them in the stores in cans.
Real loud, Frank.
They're
Loud.
frozen. You know, it's a little bit easier for you guys to do that because if you get the fresh artichoke, it's a little bit harder. So we're gonna chop a little bit of artichokes.
Is this a canned product, or do you actually do that here in the kitchen?
This is we actually do this. This is a fresh, as you can see, it's nice and fresh artichokes. Okay, so we're gonna chop them roughly. Okay, because we're gonna put them in the blender anyway. We're gonna make a little paste. So we're gonna do a little fennel. Okay, just gonna mix them. Put a little bit of olive oil in the pan. Just heat up the pan here real quick.
Any secrets to cooking with olive oil? Do you use extra virgin, regular olive oil, both?
Usually I use like a blended oil because the extra virgin olive oil it tends to burn. So if you want to use olive oil, the pan's got to be a little bit cold, so that way you can put the olive oil and then you can just heat it up just as you go.
So you like to use an oil that has a higher smoke point, like, canola oil?
Yeah, like a canola oil, like a vegetable oil.
Okay.
And you know, we blend it. And it's got a little bit of it.
Is there enough gas in that one? Okay. The one behind you is full. Full of gas.
Okay. I'm gonna cook this. Also, the artichokes and the fennel is nice and cooked. I'm gonna put a little bit of salt and pepper. Okay. Now this paste, you know, you can use it with anything. You know, you can use it as a dip. You know, but mostly, you know, with the buffalo mozzarella, it gives it a flavor, a different flavor. You're gonna get. Now you notice I didn't put all the olive oil in the pan because I'm gonna use a little bit in the blender, so that way it's gonna have a little bit of juice from the artichokes and the fennel.
So what's the taste of fennel? Does that add a certain flavor? Or
Yeah, it's like a licorice.
Licorice flavor?
Yeah, it's
okay.
like a little bit of licorice. That's why we put it in with the artichokes, because the artichokes are they're a little bit sour.
Okay.
You know, when you cook the
offset the sour.
Yeah, so you gotta offset the flavor of the artichokes and the fennel.
If you don't have fennel, could you use something else, or just like sweet onion? Or
Yeah, you can use leeks.
leeks? Okay.
Yeah, you can use leeks. You know, you can use onions. Basically, you know, spring onions.
So it's still slightly brown, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like a slightly brown, slightly cooked. You don't want to have that. Fennel takes a little, that's why I cut the fennel thinner, because fennel is very hard, very hard to cook. So you wanna cook it with the artichoke. Okay.
There's not too much you can do wrong with this one. You know, you can, even if you undercook it, overcook it, it's gonna get a little brown,
you're gonna
caramelized.
make a paste anyway.
Right.
So, okay. You basically gotta let this cool down a little bit, so you can put it in the blender.
Now you're not doing any herbs or spices on this one,
No.
so it doesn't need any.
Just the salt and pepper.
Okay.
The fennel
It gives all the flavors.
It's
Okay.
gonna give you the flavor that you
So
want.
no overkill. Doesn't need herbs and spices. Okay.
Okay.
Do y'all know what this machine is right here? This is one of the Vita Preps. Is that a Vita Prep or Vita? Yeah, Vita Prep.
Vita Prep, yeah.
This is like a $500 machine. This is made for restaurants. All have these because it turns anything into the most fine chopped thing you could ever imagine. Great for soups, especially too, right?
It's a very nice machine because you know it's very. You can do it nice and slow up to where you want it. Now we're gonna add a little bit of olive oil so that way it'll.
What brands of you use extra virgin? Well, your extra virgin, what do you like? Do you use Italian extra virgins?
Yeah.
What do you use?
Yeah.
Like anything in particular?
We use a Pietro Coricelli, which is it's very good.
What's it called again?
Pietro Coricelli.
Don't know that one.
This is it's a very nice extra virgin olive oil. Actually, I met the guy. He came.
You came?
He came to the States, yeah.
Okay.
I met the guy. It's very nice guy. It is.
Well, I was sort of talking before about using olive oil to cook with. In Italy, they don't really use extra virgin to cook with so much. They tend to use a cheaper oil called Pumaci, which is just a regular olive oil. Extra virgin means first press. That's what it means. When you're cooking, you're chemically changing it by adding temperature to it. You're breaking it apart, and frankly, you're smoking it up a little bit. That's why they generally use a cheaper version.
Yeah.
In your case, you're using a little extra virgin with
a little bit of extra virgin with a little bit of vegetable oil.
with vegetable oil, so that you cook it at a higher temperature. Because olive oil does not cook at a very, very high temperature. I've even had some chefs that tell me they don't like to cook with olive oil because they think it gives too much flavor. It adds a little flavor at the end of the dish. Of course, he was a French chef, so
Yeah, they usually do it at the end of it. Yeah.
do it at the end to add. So don't become enamored by those expensive extra virgin olive oils you see in the store. Those are finishing oils. Those are for salads, or at the very end of a dish you add those. The expensive
Yeah.
ones, for basic everyday cooking, the least expensive. I go to Costco. It comes in these huge containers this large. I don't even know what it is. They call it extra virgin. I'm not even sure it is, but it is.
Okay. Well, that's doing there.
So that wasn't very long. Okay.
No. We have the buffalo mozzarella. Okay.
All right, we're going to show them this. Tell us a little bit about what you say. You get a special import of this.
Yeah, this is specially imported from Italy. We have a company that does all of our imported, things like pastas and risottos and all of the fishes that we get it really, very nice. Okay, so this is basically what you're gonna do is this is a very soft. It's different from the fresh mozzarella that you get from the store. This is very soft.
Now you can get cow's milk mozzarella too, but it's different. The fat content is different. So this is from the buffalo.
The flavor is totally different.
The cow of the buffalo.
Yeah.
Now these buffalo don't look like those buffalo on TV in the westerns. They're not like that. They look more like cows actually.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
don't be misled by the term buffalo. There's many different kinds. But they were imported to Italy. They aren't not native to that area, I don't think.
No.
They can't. They brought them.
Okay. We have our bread here that we put in the oven. We're gonna put a little bit of more olive oil. You put a little bit of olive oil just for the flavor of the bread. You don't want to go too much because you put some in the paste already. Okay. I have some cherry tomatoes.
Now you're using cherry tomatoes. Could you use Romas or other tomatoes?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
This is, just a little small. It's more like, grape tomatoes. Okay.
So we're going to imagine that that's toasted?
Yeah.
Okay, so imagination, everyone. We don't have the Food Network on us.
Yeah.
He's put that in the oven at about what, 350?
About 350 degrees.
And
you know,
you
for a couple minutes. It depends how you like it. You know, nice and toasty. You know, so.
could you grill it too? Throw it on a grill?
Grill it too, actually.
Okay.
Actually, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grill it because
Gives it more of that darker flavor.
Yeah, more of that
Okay.
dark flavor. Yeah.
By the way, I'm going to tell you another way to make bruschetta. So there's a million different ways to make it. There are million, you know.
I know what you're gonna say.
I'm going to say the garlic.
Yeah.
He's not going to do that. Are you going to do that? No.
Okay. So basically.
There's no right way or wrong way. I just have different ways. That's all.
Yeah. There's a lot of different ways to garlic. I mean, you know, it's just.
Oh, by the way, everyone, I want to mention too. Everything's included in the price of your ticket, but any wine you order is extra, okay? Because in Virginia we can't. You have to buy your. Okay, you don't have to order wine, of course, but that is extra in Virginia. It's a long story. I can't include wine in your price in Virginia.
Because we were in DC.
I include tons of wine. Yeah, there's. Frankly, it's a better deal in DC. Maybe I should raise the price there.
Okay. A bit of buffalo mozzarella. A little bit of cherry tomato.
So it's very simple.
Okay.
Sullivan? Sullivan? Is there two of you? She coming? Okay.
You
You're
can put a
getting two
little bit
seats
of.
here. Do you want to? Oh, or you want to move forward? Is that okay? Is that okay? Okay. I got you down. So I'll just give you your.
You can add a little bit of basil if you like to this.
Depends on the table. We just got started.
So. Okay.
Ta-da!
That's it.
Can you add a little extra virgin on top of that
Extra
too?
olive oil on top.
Okay. There you go.
There you go.
Why do you do that? Because it tastes better.